I'm making braised beef shanks, and the preparation is just like making veal osso bucco. It's a lot less expensive, so let's get started on Darlene's table. All right, so I've got 4 beef shanks, about 1.5 inches thick. This is a mix of 3/4 cup of beef broth and 3/4 cup of white wine, onion, carrot, leeks, garlic, and a sprig of fresh rosemary. I have already salted and peppered the shanks. I'm going to prepare these beef shanks first by browning them very well on each side. Now, I'm preparing these in the classical Osso Bucco style. The difference is these beef shanks cost me between $7 and $8 a pound, and veal shanks cost between $18 and $20 a pound. Now, I love veal, don't get me wrong, but you could make these as an everyday dish because the beef is so much cheaper. So that's 2. I have 2 more to go. And it'll be just like the veal shanks, that wonderful bone marrow in the middle of the bone when it's done cooking. The last 2 shanks to brown. Now a little more oil in the skillet. I'm going to start with the onion. Leeks, I'm just separating the leeks a little bit. Alright, so we've got the onion and the leeks, and we're going to stir it around, mix it well. 3 garlic cloves. If you need to, just add a little more oil. Now I'm going to add the carrots. We're not going to cook this all the way through by any means because it's going to go in the oven for 2 hours. Salt and pepper. And now I'm adding the beef broth. And now the beef shanks will just be laid on top of this, and it will go into the oven for 2 hours at 350 degrees with a tight lid. That's important. When this is done, you can serve it with the vegetables or not. I'll be making a Parmesan risotto to go with it. Put a big, large sprig of rosemary on top. Now this will go into the oven at 350 degrees for 2 hours. All right. So out of the oven. Oh, that looks so good. And look at that bone marrow in the middle of the... Oh, let me tell you guys, that bone marrow is it. Braised beef shanks. This is a variation on a classical Osso Bucco preparation, which is normally made with veal, but I'm using beef. It is definitely a budget-friendly recipe compared to using veal. Veal shanks for Osso Bucco cost $18 to $20 a pound, while beef shanks cost $7 to $8 a pound. I've adapted this recipe to serve 4. I served it with risotto with green peas, which is a wonderful combination, but a nice serving of garlic mashed potatoes would work equally as well. A video on how to make risotto will follow soon after this video is posted. You can clearly see just how tender this beef shank was, a remarkable dish and a remarkable recipe, which you can find on my website, darlenestable.com, with all the ingredients and directions on how to make this dish. In the video description below, I've included a direct link to the recipe. Now it's on to the next recipe, so please hit the like button, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. That way you can keep up with what's going on Darlene's Table.